Hello everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Mug&Play. I am Nick, we're playing more MonsterCon. I don't know how to save the game, so I'm afraid if I shut it off I'll lose my progress. Yes, I just started this episode 5 minutes after ending the last one. Don't ask why I'm wearing a different outfit. Mind your business. Anyway, it's day 2 at the con. That's where I'm wearing a different outfit. Because you gotta shower when you go to cons. If there is one bit of advice that I can extend the convention crowd that still feels like it occasionally falls on deaf ears more often than it should, it's please shower. I'm begging you. The soap in the hotel rooms is free. It is. So is shampoo. You can go to the front desk and be like, may I have more soap, please? And they'll give it to you. Anyway, let's play more MonsterCon. Enough of my soapbox rant. Hey! Soapbox! That's where you get your soap. Anyway, where do you get your soap? At the hotel. Let's check out the hotel. You're chilling at the hotel room with nothing to do. Looking around for cheap entertainment, you notice April's purse hanging from a chair. Will you dare violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? Of course you will! Grab the purse, open it, and... oh no. No way. This is too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, we have +2 creativity and go imagine it on your own. I'm out. What did she have in her purse? Let me know in the comments. And if the last episode is any indicator of what it was, then yeah. Later, you're chilling at the hotel bar with Zoe and April when Doug runs up to you.
Whoa!
Hey, you'll never guess what I found in the bathroom. Do I want to know? It wasn't anything gross. Well, I did find gross stuff, but that's not important. What matters is I found a secret room with a vintage pinball machine. And it was a weird one. Like, the theme was sexy vegetables, I think? I'm 95% sure I saw an onion with cleavage on it. You saw an onion with a pair of onions? What? I want to see a big titty onion. Can you show us? Sure, follow me. And so you all follow Doug into a public bathroom to maybe find a sexy pinball machine. Sexy Pinball Machine is my favorite prog rock album. So, okay, it's just past this door, down this hall, take a right, maybe it was a left. Doug, are you sure you didn't imagine it? Maybe it was a mirage situation or something. No, that manly corn cob with a big bulge I saw, that corn cob with a corn cob, I'm pretty sure my imagination couldn't produce an image like that by itself. April, I love you, but don't you dare stop us from finding a potential new fixation. You keep going. Soon you don't even hear the sounds at the bar anymore. You're surrounded by windowless hallways, stale air, eerie silence. Don't worry, I've got this. We're not lost. We're just taking the scenic route.
Talk about elves.
Ah yes, the oppressive windowless scenic route. We have to go back. I don't want to die in a liminal space. Yeah, I get you. On one hand, I'm pretty sure this is the back rooms, but on the other, sexy vegetable pinball machine, you know? You're pretty sure people die in the back rooms, so you better forget that pinball machine and find a way to escape. Ask for directions. Why not ask that tall guy there? You know he's nice because he's smiling too much. Or just pee in a corner. Security will escort you out. Well, we don't have to pee, though. And we don't want to get tossed out of the convention. That's not fun. We'll ask the guy who's smiling, because he's smiling because he's in a good mood. Who, him? Yeah. Look how happy he is. He's got a big smile right here.
Hello.
Hello, sir. My friends and I got a bit turned around. Do you know the way out of here? The way to the sexy vegetable pinball machine would work too, good fella. Do you need a minute to think about it? That's okay. We've got nothing but time.
Oh.
Not getting much of a response here. Maybe it's some sort of backrooms etiquette thing? Maybe he just doesn't speak English. I think I remember some Spanish from high school. Hola, mi quesadilla bonita, ¿cómo es? I'm not... My quesadilla is good? Come on, can't you get creeped out already? Also, what the fuck was that? You should consider retaking Spanish. Ah, so he speaks after all. He was just a bit shy. And now he's just indignant.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, little guy. We're all friends here. Shy? You're pissing me off. Why aren't you running or screaming? You're killing the whole backrooms vibe. Why would we run from you? You seem so nice with your big smile. If I've learned anything in this realm, it's that smiling is a great way to tell people you're friendly, or convince them that you're totally allowed to be trespassing. Can you leave already? I don't know. Can you show us the way out? The terrifying but inexplicably kinda sexy Backrooms man shows you the emergency exit, muttering the whole time.
Boring.
What a grumpy cat. Some people don't know how to be social, am I right? I get it. Making new friends can be hard. I might come back and see if he wants to grab lunch sometime. That sounds fun. You gain +2 charm for making a friend in the backrooms, but lose 2 boldness. Oh, I was really worried everyone was going to be like, yeah, that was super unfun.
The fun
But-
starts now.
But see, we all want to have fun. We haven't been, I don't think we've been to the community zone yet. Let's check it out. You sit down to play an experimental new tabletop RPG called Dancing with Dragons. It's a typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting, but all battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponent. Awesome! You carry your party, but because you've got moves for days. It's a little unfairly skewed because your game master has a broken foot, but that's not your fault. Nor is it your fault that you broke his foot. Preemptively. With your dancing skills. You gain +2 fun and kicking ass with your S-rank DDR skills. Yeah! Want to max out fun. You're playing a board game with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're suddenly cornered by 2 sharp-dressed women with clipboards. Hello, ladies and lady adjacents. Would you mind participating in a quick focus group? We'll give you free chips. What kind of chips? Pringles? Poker? Nvidia? I don't want to pay for one. Oh, we were kind of in the middle of something.
I like this idea.
Wait, Zoe, I'm a lady adjacent who likes free chips. I would like to proceed. Great. So as gamer girls, tell us, what would be your ideal gaming chair?
April, down to clown.
Oh, something kawaii and pink for sure. I like things that remind me of myself. I like you, April, but respectfully, your aesthetic can go suck eggs. I think the ideal chair would be smelted from the bloodied armor of fallen warriors, and also have good back support. April, can we get that in pink? Compromise?
Meh.
Meh, I'd want a chair that's practical above all. Or wait, what about a Garfield-themed chair? Can I change my answer to Garfield-themed chair? Alright, sorry, everyone. That answer wins. Those are all completely different chair designs. Our company is trying to design a gaming chair that appeals to women. Can't you 3 agree on what women like? Okay, fine. A bloody throne made of your fallen enemies in the shape of Garfield that's pink with good back support. I feel like that covers everybody. Here's a thought. Maybe our gaming chair preferences aren't informed by our gender. Yeah, did you think of that? I wouldn't mind having a pink throne of my fallen enemies in the shape of Garfield. Huh, gaming chairs not being defined by gender? That's intriguing. But we still need to arbitrarily divide our consumers to widen our offer. You have any ideas? Come on, you gotta earn those chips. You're not enthused about helping a big corporation, but there's free chips on the line, so invent a binary. People who think how you sit in a chair says a lot about your personality, and normal people. People who trust chairs, and people who fear that any chair is secretly a wizard in disguise who wants to touch their butts. I like that answer. Wizards in disguise who want to touch their butts. Because if there's one thing you should know about wizards, it's that they like touching butts.
Indeed.
Good point. Wizards often shapeshift into chairs to catch you by surprise and murder you, or touch your bottom. Whichever is more fun in the moment. Depends if it's a murdery wizard or a pervy wizard. Yes. That's why I always sit perched like an owl on a branch so that my butt never touches the chair directly. What are you talking about? Chairs are just chairs. This is just Muggy's typical nonsense. Oh, April, you sweet summer child. I've been alive for eons. I've seen it all, and trust me, wizards shapeshift into chairs a lot. It's like the 3rd best hiding spot to murder you. First best if they want to touch your butt. I feel like you're all trolling me. We are not. In fact, I've been double checking for the last 5 minutes, and Owen stabs Zoe's chair. It shapeshifts into a wizard who screams, "Curse you!" and runs off. This is why I like this game. See? And because I was perching like an owl, he never got to touch my butt. I win. I can never trust chairs again. Well, at least April is now wiser and more paranoid, all thanks to you. Also, you got those corporate shills to give some good insight. They decide to sell gaming chairs with a not a wizard seal of quality. You gain +2 smarts for your love of knowledge and shapeshifting and for outsmarting wizards, but lose 2 charm.
A new day, a new adventure.
Well, whatever. The important thing is y'all know about chairs. Mine's not a wizard. That'd be silly. It'd be ridiculous. Let's go to the merch hall. Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling magazine. Machine. Even better. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish and Zoltar will grant it." Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, "Your wish is granted." You keep walking around, waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy, +2 charm butt. Wishes do come true. Oh my god. I'm extra screwed if this chair's a wizard. Oh boy. Later, you and April meet up with Nico and Zoe to check out the booth for Easy Cheesy, a popular mobile gacha game. I can't believe they're giving out free download codes for General Gorgonzola. We're gonna be the envy of the forums.
Justice will prevail.
Hold on, General. The White Ranger's coming to rescue you from your loot box prison. I still don't get why this game is so popular. All you do is click on prize boxes and unlock characters, right? No, you don't understand. You click on prize boxes and unlock the coolest characters ever. Here, you can try out on my phone. Ooh, see? Here, hold my phone. Put your phone number in it while you're at it.
Oh, wow.
Fine, so I guess I just click here and... Ooh, I unlocked someone. She's cute. Hello, welcome to Easy Cheesy Booth. Here you are. Here are your General Gorgonzola download codes. It's these two again. Give it to me! Yay! My life is now complete! Click, click. I got another one. He looks so yummy. You seem like dedicated fans. What if I told you that there were more exclusive characters you could unlock?
Zoe in.
I'd say slap my ass and call me mommy because I'm in. That's an interesting way to put it, but okay. Me too. We're willing to do anything for these gachas, aren't we, Rangers? Can't talk, must click. I love consumers with such single-minded devotion. We're running 2 promotions right now. Just complete the necessary task and you'll get your prize. These tasks seem kinda sketch, but you're not one to question anything with such cool gachas on the line. Who do you pick? Oh my. Commit 5 crimes in the name of the game, or reconnect with your estranged childhood best friend and convince them to download the gacha game. And get Lady Camembert or Pepper Jack. Oh, geez, this game's so cheesy. You know what? I am gonna go with commit 5 crimes in the name of the game. How bold! Just come back with video proof of the crimes you committed, and you're all set.
Oh.
It's 5 crimes committed between the 4 of us, right? Nice try. 5 crimes apiece. 12 crimes committed as a group. Final offer. You drive a hard bargain, but it's a deal. I don't suppose you want a job on our sales team.
Fuck yeah.
Only if you hire known felons. Come on, gang. It's crime time. Oh, do we have to do the crimes? Rangers are supposed to be good guys. Nico, there's a Lady Camembert on the line. This is worth it. Just change into a cosplay for something evil. Then you're fine.
Good point.
True, what was I thinking? Let's go! Or don't. Just break character. It's an AU. Alternate universe. One glorious crime spree set to a 2010s party rock anthem later. Let's see, we've got littering, vandalism, murder, Grand Theft Auto, another murder, arson, jaywalking. Ooh, a triple murder. Points for style. And what's this one? I don't get it. 4 counts of voter fraud. Okay, there seems to be more than enough here. Here are Lady Camembert download codes. You've earned them. Keep playing easy cheesy. Remember, we have blackmail material on you if you ever stop. Ah, see, that's how it works. That was fun, but I still don't get why you committed 2 extra murders, April. I wanted to be thorough in case any of you fell short. This is why I don't trust clowns. Aw, how thoughtful. You gain +2 boldness for committing crimes in the name of gotchas, but lose 2 charm. Ah, whatever. Got plenty of charm. Alright. Let's hang out in the lobby now. You're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, "Look, it's Muggy!" When you turn around, nobody's looking at you. They're looking at somebody else. Somebody who's cosplaying you. What? When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? And more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? Yes. And yes. There are too many questions in your head right now. Here, you'll need +2 boldness to go on with your life without asking them. Oh, cool. Thanks. You're walking around in the lobby with April, Zoe, and Liam when suddenly a dad approaches April, dragging his 12-year-old son behind him. Mickey, this is April 1st. She's the great pop star. Don't you want an autograph? Dad, stop it already. I'm never gonna follow anyone but Toshiko.
I'm too pretty for this.
You're choosing that 2-bit AI Vocaloid bitch over me? I mean, don't be silly. It's just that Toshiko Mifune isn't what we in the business call an actual person. You shut up! Toshiko's better than the person! Leave me alone! Wait, Mickey, don't go! This is not going well. I was hoping he'd get over Toshiko. Why? Are you dating her or something? How do you know? Holy shit, you are? Tell us everything! Yeah, how the hell are you dating a 3D animated doll? It doesn't make sense. April, don't be backwards. Their romance is a beacon of hope for progress. Yes, AI-powered Vocaloids deserve love too. Also, have you seen her boobs? Who wouldn't want to see them bounce IRL? Hey, listen, Zoe. Slow your roll. Take a cold shower. Go write some fanfic. Whatever, at least mine are real. Oh, trust me, hers feel very real. They jiggle just like in her live Okay, buddy, you go take the cold shower. Everybody take a cold shower. The point is, we're at a convention, and you should shower. What did you just say, Dad? Are you talking about Toshiko's boobs? Mickey, how long have you been back? You can hear 1,000 crises galloping in Mickey's teenage brain. Quick, find a way to break this huge piece of news without any added trauma. Your son needs to hear this news from his possible future stepmom's mouth. Bring the Vocaloid here to meet him, and also us, but mostly him. Or, well, looks like the son's gonna have to find a new hobby. Educate him on the endless fun of stamp collecting. Listen. Philatling, as it's known. That's its name. Philatling. Stamp collecting. That's cool and all, but your son needs to hear this news from his possible future stepmom's mouth. You're right. I'm gonna call her right away.
Yes.
Yes, you do that. This still doesn't make sense. Toshiko's a 3D model. How is she supposed to show up? Sweet April, you underestimate the power of forbidden love, and also state-of-the-art technology. Mickey's dad talks on the phone for a while, then returns with a smile on his face. Mickey, there's someone who would like to meet you. Mickey-chan, your dad has told me so much about you. Oh my god, it's Toshiko Mifune in the flesh.
No, no, no.
It's finally happened. The singularity is here. AI is going to kill us all. April, calm down. Don't you see Toshiko just wants some love and affection? Also, that's probably just a cosplayer. That's right, and I found it in your dad, Mickey-chan, and maybe I could give you some affection too, as your new mom. Sure. What a beautiful scene. Love conquers all. I welcome our new AI overlords. Indeed, you helped a Vocaloid find love. You helped Zoe meet that Vocaloid, and you helped April lose her mind. You gain +2 fun, but lose 2 creativity. Cool? Fun's what we want, right? Oh. Ah, now here's a person with a taste for mystery. Grab a box, any box. They're all the same, and all infinitely different. Okay. Dull Daniel does nothing. Stats, but now they're people. Zodiac Thirst, Cosmic Office. Buff Bugs. Major Arcana No Mercy. My Weird Little Village. Or Landmarks in Love. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. I'm just gonna pick one at random. Stats, but now they're people, is based on the stat icon from popular video game Human Prom. They're said to have slight effects on people's stats. Let's try that. What'd I get? No smart smith. This item is from Muggy. You lose a lot of all of your stats. What? No! No! That sucks! Always a pleasure to take your money. Come back soon. Go fuck yourself. You know, whatever. It's fine. It's okay. We'll be alright in the end. Can you guess what time it is? Yep, it's comic time. Time to brainstorm. Why did you choose your current career? I made a bet while I was drunk. Great prospects for a good dental plan. They gave away a cool t-shirt if you joined. Or to get laid. My current career, like doing this? They gave away a cool t-shirt if you joined. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. I like t-shirts. I wear them every day. Yeah. You hope you never go to prison because of this. Crimes against color theory, illegal drawings of people kissing, accidental murder. You want all your murder to be on purpose, preferably, or stealing someone else's poop. Of all the reasons to go to jail, I kind of hope it's this one. Yeah. Time to get back to the con.
I know the map by heart.
And you know what? I know I said that we were just going to do 1 day per episode, but we got through that pretty quickly. So you know what? We can keep going. Let's just keep going. By keep going, I mean go to the merch hall. You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool zine for $2.99 monster dollars, then a set of anime badges for $1.99 monster dollars. You buy a pack of gum for 99 monster dollars. Maybe you have 4 loose coins jingling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll give you +2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got your stats and you got your pockets aren't jingling anymore. Well, good. Excellent. Afterwards, you, Nico, April, and Zoe head over to work your super kawaii shifts at the Pop-Up Maid Cafe. Oh, look at us. We look amazing. Hey, look, Omen just walked in. So, this is the Maid Cafe. I thought it would be cleaner.
Hiya.
Welcome home, princess. Or would you prefer to be called master? Gender is a prison from which I have escaped. I would most likely like you to address me as your overlord. Preach! Follow me, my overlord. I'll show you to your seat. Hooray! Everything's going pretty smoothly for once. Oh wait, no. Looks like Omen's getting drunk on power.
Nice job.
And alcohol. You call that a Sugoi happy morning dance? I'm not happy at all. Do it better this time. Yes, my overlord. From the top, girls. Here's your omurice, my overlord. Let's say the magic words together. Moe moe kyun. Was that spell supposed to make this dry, unseasoned omelet appetizing? Because it did not work. Bring me a medium rare prime rib steak and a chalice of orc's blood to drink. Oh, sorry, we're all out of orc's blood. Is troll blood okay? No? We don't serve that here. What you serve right now is me. Bring me a steak or I shall order someone to bring your corpse home to your mother. Hey, I can't help but notice that Omen's being a bit much. They're being the fucking worst. I'd kill them if I thought I could get the bloodstains out of this apron. Kawaii? I love the balloons that are trying to show the non-camera ready emotions. Is there something we can do about them? I don't know how many more Sugoi Happy Morning twerks I have left in me. That'd be for the best if Omen ever wants to redeem themselves. Besides, they totally deserve some payback. How can you end their reign of terror? Maids have been subservient for too long. Call the maids to arms. Ignite the hearts of your comrades and start the long overdue maid revolution. Maid problems call for maid solutions. Tell Omen that if they keep being a problem, they'll be having lunch in the cafe's Iron Maid and... No! Maid uprising! Viva la revolucion! You three gather the rest of the maids in the kitchen. Comrades, we can't endure the horrible treatment from the masters and princesses any longer. It's time to show these fuckers who's boss. Behead them all. Garnish the omurice with their blood. Show no mercy. Now let's get out there and make the most Moe-Moe-Kyun revolution ever. All of the maids are on board for a revolution. Lots of them have knives and rifles already tucked in their quarters, or in their garters. That must have been a long time coming. Why are the maids killing the patrons instead of bringing me my steak? I thought the entertainment came after the meal. Down with the masters! Give this one the guillotine! But we don't have a... Oh, never mind. Where'd we get a guillotine? Never doubt what a determined maid can fit in her purse, Nico.
Stop this nonsense.
Do not behead me. I am very attached to my head. I thought we were friends. Friends don't make friends do the Sugoi happy morning dance over and over. That routine is very hard on the knees. You said hard on. Fine, I'll be nicer from now on. Now let me out of the guillotine.
You sure about that?
Are you really gonna be nice? Or are you just saying so because we're threatening to kill you? A little of both. It can be both. Just let me out. Victory! You, Zoe, Nico, April, and the other maids cheer to celebrate executing a glorious revolution and several shitty patrons. Believe me, after being in the service industry, that is sort of the thing that people kind of look forward to at the end of a long shift. I mislike interrupting the nice moment, but I am still waiting on my food. I mislike? Don't push it! You gain +2 charm for inciting a revolution, but lose 2 boldness for sparing Omen. They may be your friend, but let's be real, they totally deserve that beheading.
The fun starts now.
Nice. Well, that was fun. Let's go to the hotel and outdoors. You're in front of the hotel wasting time. Taxi stops right in front of you because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Wow, the city's great! Skyscrapers, several neoplasticism museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. This truly is one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad these aren't locations in the game, so there's no art for them, but you can imagine them in your head and gain +2 creativity in the process. Good, that stat's kinda lacking. Later, with feet sore from walking and arms sore from carrying all your impulse purchases, you head back to the hotel with Zoe and April. Fuck, I'm exhausted. Me too. I love doing these con things, but they're a lot of work. No kidding. This is the first time I've been a featured creator at a convention. Don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful. But between the roundtables, the panels, the meet and greets, and just generally being on all day, I'm about to crash and burn. Yeah, fame can be tiring, but I push through because I love it. And because if people ever stop paying attention to me, I will literally die. I meant figuratively. No, I didn't. So what do you do to decompress after long days like this? Sometimes I practice my guitar on stream or stream Minecraft or redo my makeup over and over until it finally covers all my flaws. What? But none of that's for even relaxing. Muggy, this is an emergency. We gotta help April relax. Stat. If your lives are too stressful, just live someone else's life. Go to the hotel bar and do some light role play. Or, it's time for some prank calls. Tell whoever answers the phone that you've kidnapped their daughter and demand $12,000 for her safe return. Pranked! Let's do that. That's silly, let's do it. Call a random number and a middle-aged man answers. Hello? Listen up, chump. We kidnapped your daughter. Wire us $12,000 if you ever want to see her again. What? The man says in a trembling voice. You have Wendy? You better believe it, motherfucker. Give us the cash or we'll send her home in pieces. Jesus, April, tone it down. I'm just getting into character. I want to play a character. Can I be Wendy? I've never get to live as a little girl IRL. Daddy, come see me. I don't like this game. Don't worry, sweetheart. Daddy's coming. I can't believe you said your first words to these kidnappers instead of me. Oh, we've got her talking, all right. You should have heard how hard she begged us not to cut off her pinkies. No, not her pinkies. Those are her cutest fingers. Muggy, give me your pinkies. We'll send them to this guy to really sell it. No, absolutely not. You're no fun. Soon the man has wired you the 12K. You hang up, feel mildly traumatized by pushing him to the limit. Don't be sad, Muggy. When his actual daughter does come home, he's going to be super relieved. We did him a favor. Now, what do you two say to a fancy dinner? We've got $12,000 to spend. Yum. You all enjoy a lavish lobster dinner with the spoils of your prank, gaining +2 fun and losing 2 creativity. Hey, alright, I got more fun.
A new day, a new adventure.
You know, we haven't gone to the main stage in a while. Let's go to that. You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. What does it say? Submit a full panel so people actively ask you questions during the Q&A. Alright, the panelist admits they have no idea. They hope posting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella. During the Q&A, the group asked the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work! You gain +2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break the ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself. Alright. Afterwards, you join Zoe, Omen, and April to see a Q&A with one of the top 3D modelers in the video game industry. Hello everybody, I'm Alice Garcia, and I'm well known for 3D rendering the digestive systems of every character in the Splash Kaboom franchise. Hi. Did you just say digestive systems? Now I know what you're thinking. Alice, how did you manage to create such realistic, fully functioning organs for my favorite video game characters? I was most assuredly not thinking that. Well, there's more challenges for sure. I had to study how Splash's turbo mode would affect the shape and properties of her digestive system. These are important questions. Are they? No, they're not! Also, since Splash acquires other characters' abilities by eating them, I had to design an unusually large esophagus for him. Of course, that would never work in real life. Your esophagus would never be able to handle eating an entire person. Challenge accepted. Mine handled it pretty well the other day when I ate a very big pizza, which definitely wasn't a living person. Again, this is why I don't trust clowns. I can see you're eager to learn more about my process, so I'm going to open the floor to questions. Pick me! Pick me! Okay, let's start with you. I prepared a list of questions about my favorite character, Pearl the Power Princess, if that's okay? Of course, I spent 60 full working hours modeling Pearl's digestive system, so I'd be happy to answer any questions related to it. I think I'll pass my turn to my good friend Muggy. I'm sure they have a lot of digestion-related questions of some sort. You take the challenge. Ask a question about the digestive system that wows the audience and woos your friends. When Splash Kaboom is hurt, he loses all his coins. Does this mean he somehow stores coins inside of him? And most importantly, which hole did they come out of? I've heard you can read the future by reading the entrails of a sacrificed animal. Can you check my innards and tell me if my job interview next week will go well? You know what? I think we should ask about which hole did they come out of. Because the people want to know. How do they just fall out of your pockets? Because if so, boring. And if you get coins as items, do you eat them? You know what? Let's ask this. Well, when I was working on Splash Kaboom Adventure 4, I decided to take inspiration from real life, so I swallowed several coins and got hit by a car. I didn't learn much, so 3 months later, when I finally got out of the hospital, I looked for inspiration elsewhere. I asked myself, what if the coins weren't literal coins? Ah yes, the coins are a metaphor. Splash is losing his value as a hero.
Shut up.
Liam, shut up! No, I actually realized metaphor is an insult to the craft and that my question was dumb. The workings and byproducts of the digestive system are always literal. There is no place for emotions or nuance in the colon, only poop. Maybe coins, too. So I swallowed a second stack of coins and got hit by another car to see if I could gain a new perspective. And this time, it worked! Genius.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta admire the work ethic. So to sum it up, yes, Splash does store the coins inside of him. As for the hole they come out of, now I know, but I will take the answer to the grave. That was a great question. Here, take this. She winks at you and throws you a golden coin. Everyone stares at you and are they expecting you to eat the coin? Hey gang, I've got a fun idea. Let's go to the bathrooms and wash our hands 6 or 7 times. Like, I love that. It's like, hey, where'd you get that coin? From a panel. You want it? Good idea. You gain +2 fun for learning some deep Splash Kaboom, but lose 2 smarts. Hey, we got more fun though. That's what we want. Let's go to the community zone. You see an empty spot at a tabletop RPG game session, so you sit down without thinking twice. This game is really weird. The board is just a bunch of letters, and you all play at the same time by moving a planchette around. When it's done, you're not sure who won, but you got to talk to your late great-grandfather. I guess that's +2 fun, right? Yeah, it is! Alright. Lately, Omen has been intrigued by VTubers, but they have had a hard time understanding what they are exactly. What they are is digital Muppets. And that's not a slight, I love Muppets. Trying to explain them has proven fruitless, which makes sense considering it took Omen half an hour to grasp the concept of a revolving door. So as they say, show, don't tell. You, April, and Zoe decide to take Omen to a VTuber modeling workshop. You are telling me these virtual avatars command legions of Twitch subscribers? How can I harness this kind of power? The secret to curating a fanbase is to know your niche and give the people what they want. You can also make your avatar, like, very hot, which is what a lot of people often want anyway. Huh, so lewdness is the secret ingredient? Then why are your avatars clothed? Twitch will wipe your account if you show pornographic content. It's a mistake you only make once. Yeah, how do you know that, April? What if I made mine fully clothed, but I put a big handsome cock on their face? Does that count as too lewd? Yes. Also, there's nothing lewd about chickens. Probably. This is impossible! I give up on trying to understand this virtual nonsense. This is the revolving doors all over again! But I still want to control the masses. Muggy, you design an avatar for me. You often seek to impress us. I promise I will be impressed if you succeed at this. Omen, don't exploit Muggy's obvious weakness. It's not nice. It's not exploiting their obvious weaknesses, it's encouraging their potential skills for our own enjoyment. Come on, I want to see a cool VTuber avatar. Ah, who am I trying to fool? Let's see some cool avatars. Big bird with a barbed baseball bat. Omen will surely appreciate a fucked up ostrich that instills fear into any potential hater. Or Iron Mama, an adorable take on Omen's themes but through a much more approachable cutesy surface. I like Iron Mama. Because I used to play the Cookie Mama series, so you know what, we'll go with Iron Mama. Because it's metal as hell, and still cute. And this doesn't really have as much sex appeal. I feel like people will probably be weird with this one. Rule 34, you know. I mean, it sure is cute.
Are you sure about that?
But are we sure Omen will want an avatar that kawaiifies her century of pain and imprisonment? Let me see that, you three. What is this thing? It is amazing! Like, good amazing? Are you kidding? It's so silly and adorable. You'd hug it if it wasn't covered in spikes. Ah, how enlightening it is to know that these Iron Maidens can look so silly from the outside, because believe me, they do not feel silly inside. Tripping over my words. Haha, it feels almost therapeutic to laugh at the device that brought me pain for so long. You could say the Iron Maiden is now filled with silliness instead of a bleeding omen. April, don't make jokes about that. Sorry. Ah, I got you. Hunk. You three hug Omen, even if they are covered in spikes. You lose 2 boldness, but gain 2 charm for choosing the silly and adorable avatar. Alright. Nice. Time to get some fresh air. Oh, damn.
All those food trucks.
Well, yeah, food trucks at a con, that's true. Alright. As much as I love Zoe, maybe we'll romance her in another playthrough. For right now, we're trying to go with April. Who do you want to sit with? April, duh. I'll talk about hobbies, the contract, or her past. The contract? I don't know if she wants to talk about her past. And probably know about her hobbies. I'm curious about this contract, though. Let's ask about the contract.
Talk about elves.
Oof, the contract. It's a blessing and a curse. The company is truly allowing me to reach new heights as both an idol and an influencer. Which is a good thing, right?
That's great.
It's a great thing. But oh man, the fine print of it is not that fine. Sometimes I feel like I've signed away my ability to just be myself. Now I gotta be the character, the persona, the brand. I gotta mind what topics and vibes and whatnot might align with what April 1st should be. Which reminds me, did you know I was a bit jelly of Zoe when I first met her?
Why?
No, I had no idea. Why's that? Here's a girl that, like me, was starting to have a decent fan base, you know? It was refreshing to meet someone in a similar position to mine, and yet it was different. I needed to be camera ready 24/7, you know? It can be really exhausting. And that's true. It's important to remember that the people you see online they're not always that same person offline, one way or another. Maybe they're super active on camera and then really quiet in person, or vice versa. I don't know. Not me, though. What you see is what you get. But Zoe, she's like the opposite of camera ready. She says whatever crosses her mind. What a queen. She truly has no filter. Whereas I have to put on so many filters that no one ever gets to see my true face. I get that. If it helps, I'd say your other side does sometimes show a bit through all the branding. Let's hope the company doesn't notice. Can't help but realize April is navigating a complicated situation. How much of herself is she willing to give up in exchange for fulfilling her dreams? Oh, we got a little heart. She's got to be under some stress, which is why you switched to watching silly momentgram reels, so you can make your time together more peaceful and lighthearted. Ah, there we go. We got another little heart. Whew.
Art is so energizing.
You know what? I know this episode's longer than the last one, but I want to keep it going. All of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session for your comic. Where did the time go? What's the best way to combat a hangover? Intense poetry slams? No. Passionately kissing your own hand? No. 6 years of majoring in biomedical engineering? That will induce a bigger hangover, if you ask me. Or holding a heavy object between your butt cheeks. You know, let's go with that one. Yeah! Alright. If you were in a band, what would you name it? Twin Dolphins of Fire? That's cool. Surgical eye removal? Kawaii Eyes Forever? I don't know. Anal Bead Sexy Deadly Whiplash. Oh, fucking duh. Hell yeah. That was an easy one. Time to get back to the con.
I know the map by heart.
Oh, dang. Alright. We'll go through it pretty quick. Hotel and outdoors. Since you have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku, but you give him boobs. What a creative reinterpretation. Then you draw Splash Kaboom with a twist. You add boobs and name it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll. Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biomechanical symbiote and make her blonde. You also give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve +2 creativity for your successful boob storming. I mean, where's the lie? That is a lucrative way to make money on the internet as an artist. Not the way, just a way. Some time later, you and April are chilling in the hotel watching the original Godzilla movie together. I love this part. Don't tell anyone, but I had a huge crush on the kaiju when I was a kid. You reach for your drink at the same time April leans forward, resulting in your hand brushing against her thigh. Oh my. Sorry, that's so embarrassing. Don't apologize. I think your balloon mascots are endearing, actually. And mean, and a bit terrifying. Sure, endearing is the adjective you're going with. Aw, thanks. If I had to have these mascots, I'm glad my agency let me pick balloon animals. They're very important to clown culture, you know? Oh yeah. Trust me, with the other game I'm playing right now, mascots can be something else. Maybe I could show you how to make one? Yeah, I'd love that. April gets a balloon and positions herself behind you, guiding your hands through the motions. Oh my god! You want to blow in enough air to inflate it, but not so much that you pop it immediately. Got it. Edge the balloon. Got it. Oh, you silly goose. Now, what do you say we make this balloon doggy style? Oh my. Twist it here to make the snout, and here to make the legs. No, over here. You're so close. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes, you did it. Thanks. Do you want to keep it? Sure. You know, exchanging balloon animals was a form of clown courtship back in the day. Can today be that day? Well, in that case, where's my balloon animal? Oh my, mother would kill me if she knew I was exchanging balloon animals out of wedlock. But yeah, I'll make you one. What do you want it to be? A balloon shape that encapsulates all of April's hopefully horny feelings about you? Or boobs, but balloon? You know what? Let's take a chance. Let's say a balloon shape that encapsulates all of April's hopefully horny feelings about you. Let me think. Should I make a... No, what about... Oh, got it. April grabs a new balloon and blows it up. You wait for her to make some sort of shape, but she just hands it to you. Here you go. What do you think? You're expecting her to make something more complicated than a single oblong balloon. Maybe she doesn't actually like you that much? Unless it's a balloon animal of a boner. Think about it. It's nice. Is it a worm?
Oh.
No, it's an erection. I thought it'd be funny. Called it. Oh, I see. So this is like your balloon boner for me? Hehe. You and April share some intense eye contact as you fondle her plastic. I don't know if YouTube will allow me to say that. You run a finger along this part. April's eyes are glued to your finger. Is she sweating? When you get to the end of the balloon boner, you accidentally prick it with your fingernail and pop it. Ah! Damn it. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry.
No, it's totally fine. Anyway, sorry, but I gotta go to the bathroom right now. Huh, did you just give April a balloon-gasm? That was at least worth +2 charm, but you also lose 2 fun. Oh, shit.
Finally, my turn.
Well. That was something else. Goodness. Let's cool off. Let's go to the merch hall. You're walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim, but very bad luck. The vendor gives you the box set at a discount because, after all, it's not in mint condition anymore. Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you +2 charm. Later, you meet up with April to get ice cream. You're laughing and chatting over Sundays.
Silly goose.
Oh, you silly goose, you have ice cream on your face. Here, I'll get it. April grabs a napkin and wipes your face. She finds a stubborn spot on your forehead, starts rubbing ferociously. Dang, I can't get it off. Is this even ice cream? It looks like a red dot.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck. What, am I being sniped? Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot. It's less hot when a speeding bullet explodes the head of the person behind you, showering you both in blood. I'm so sorry. I think you've been to one too many of my Momentgram stories or something. Oh my. Are the fans, the stands and orbiters trying to get at us? That's not great, because my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public. But the more immediate danger is that some of my fans are kind of wild, and they'll try to kill you if they think we're dating. So that was a fan of yours who shot at me? Yeah, I think so. Fame, huh? Sure makes life exciting. You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck on the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people think you're dating. Nice! Still, you can't be her partner if you get sniped. You better think of a way to protect yourself. Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You'll avoid potential murder, and you'll get cramped together. I don't know. I feel like someone might, mafia-style bug her car. Keep an adorable baby on you at all times. You'll look emotionally ready for commitment, and if you see the sniper's red dot, you can block it with the baby. Yeah. Let's go with that. You quickly get a hold of a random baby. It's actually really worrisome how easy it was. The next day, you meet up with April for breakfast with your tiny meat shield in tow. Hey, Muggy, I didn't know you had a baby. Yep, just picked her out. Isn't she the cutest? You quickly hold the baby in front of your face to block the sniper dot that just beamed in through the window. She is! I gotta say, I admire that you've managed to make the most of the con while taking care of a baby. Shows a lot of maturity. You nod sagely as you reposition the baby to block your right temple, just wherever it is. Why do you keep holding her like that? Oh, to get her more sunlight. She needs to photosynthesize, as children tend to do. Isn't that for plants? Babies too? What do you know? Have you ever been single? Have you ever been a single parent? The sniper takes the shot, but a waitress accidentally walks in front of the bullet and dies instead. That's lucky, considering you don't have a backup baby. Oh, you're using the baby to block the sniper, aren't you? That depends. Would you be mad if I said yes? Of course not. If anything, it's super smart. I'm going to ask my agency if I can have an emergency baby on stage with me at my next concert. Honk! Sniper dot on your left! Move the baby! You and April have a fantastic date, and by strategically repositioning the baby, you manage to survive too. Win-win. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 fun. Why is that losing fun? That's dumb. Let's go to the community zone. Check out the games going on in the community zone, and you find an area dedicated to retro video games. Nice. You start by playing some N64 games, then you go further back in time to play the original Super Mario, where Mario is a dick. You round out your playing session by playing checkers, and the royal game of Your Mesopotamian gamer skills grant you +2 fun. Nice. Doug invited you to a competitive tarot card reading, tarot card trading event this afternoon. You brought Owen and April along in the hopes that they can provide some bartering muscle.
Golly.
Wow, this is a bit overwhelming. I don't even know who to trade with first. I sure hope no one scams me. Good day, my friend. I see you have a tarot reverse card. I'll trade you a pride card for it. I don't know, reverse cards are pretty rare, and prides are kind of weak. Pride was weak before last September's expansion. Now they've countered all its debuffs, and pride's all the rage. Oh yeah, last September's expansion. I'm definitely up to date on that. Okay, I'll trade you my reverse for... Perfect! Bye! Am I misunderstanding this bizarre situation, or did we just get scammed? Yes. I thought so. Worry not, Doug. Anti-Omen will fix it. Where did I put my stabbing knife? No, don't stab him. An insulin overdose is much harder to convict. Jab him with this EpiPen. Oh my god. That's crazy. April, my dear, I love the way you pretend not to think. Oh, that's passive-aggressive. I don't think murdering him would be a very good sportsmanship. Maybe you could teach me to be more confident barterer instead. You three never seem to back down from a challenge. That's certainly true, and you're not gonna start today. What could Doug do to improve his bartering game? Clear communication is key. Just ask, are you scamming me, just out of curiosity? Or enroll in university to get a bachelor's degree in international trade. It has the word trade in it, so it should work. You know, I can't think of a simpler way to go about this than getting a bachelor's degree in international trade. How hard can it be? Before you can stop and consider all the student debt you're about to earn, you and your friends are whisked off to college. So thank you all for enrolling in International Trade 101. With my lecture finished, I can answer any questions you may still have. I've got one. If someone offered you a pride card in exchange for a tower reverse, would you consider it to be a fair trade? Like, oh no, buddy, you got fucked. What? Surely you know that has nothing to do with international trade. Oh, of course, sorry. Let's say the person offering the pride card was from Norway. Would that be a fair international trade? Does anyone here have a question that's actually about international trade?
Oh.
Well, since we're here, how much TNT could one import into the country without alerting national security? That's oddly specific. It's just a fun hypothetical. Don't think too much about it. Honk honk.
Pathetic.
So you won't answer the question about cards? You won't answer the question about explosives? Do you know anything about international trade, old man? Does anyone else enroll in this class expecting to learn about trading cards? Around a third of the class raises their hands. Fuck my life. The teacher ends the class, so you don't get answers, but the confidence of having attended an international trade class once makes Doug a much better barterer. I mean, it doesn't actually make him any better at trading, but it does think it is, and it's the thought that counts. You gain 2 smarts, lose 2 charm.
The fun starts now.
Yeah. Let's check out the lobby. You're strutting down the lobby, proud of your amazing cosplay. A kid approaches you. Can I have an autograph, please? Aw, you have a little fan. You hand him an autograph. The kid yells, "Who's Muggy?" He leaves crying as he realizes his favorite character is not real. Dumb kid. Oops, forgot to stay in character. You gain +2 boldness for being a ruthless person who just shattered someone's dreams. Nice. You're hanging in the lobby with Zoe and April when you're given the uniquely horrible honor of being targeted by an annoying streamer. Yo, it's your boy Riz. I'm here with the internet sweethearts who's got honkers for days. April 1st. I hate him already. So get this, April. I'm an aspiring clown fucker. What's a guy gotta do to get in your cotton candy panties? Go die.
Big yikes.
Ugh, this dude's got major ick vibes, right? It's not just me. Don't be silly. Riz has my total trust and millions of subscribers, so... He's a sentient fart, Zoe. Please save me. Yeah, nah, this is over. Why don't you go and stick your camera up your ass, bub? Okay. An ass stream would get good engagement. The streamer sticks his phone into the seat of his jeans and accidentally films Omen stabbing someone to death behind you all. Die, motherfucker! Die of my boredom! I don't think stabbing a stranger is great for Omen's redemption arc. Maybe she's stabbing them for a good reason. They could be a criminal or someone who talks on speakerphone in public. Either way, stabbing is illegal, right? So it's probably not a good look to be doing it on a live stream. Lamau, true that. So April, what do you have to say about the allegations that you're friends with a psychotic murderer?
I plead the 5th.
I plead the 5th? Omen's gonna get arrested and April's reputation will be ruined. Both equally big emergencies. Do something to save their asses. Call out, is this the line for renowned conceptual artist Omen's latest work, getting stabbed, the artistic experience? Or dilute blame, stab someone else and yell, stab party! You know, it wouldn't be the first time we've stabbed someone at this convention. You grab a knife and stab the nearest person in the chest, shouting, "Stab party!" with childlike glee. Everyone stares at you. This is the moment of truth, the trial by fire. A bead of sweat drips down your temple. Well, that was weird. Are you trying to look like an idiot, or stab party? Zoe buries a knife in a stranger's neck. Everyone around you whips out their knives and joins in on the fun. Ugh, why are you all stabbing each other instead of paying attention to me? Where the hell are the security guards? Got the 7th. Nope, go fish. Do you ever wonder if you and I are best friends in every timeline? Oh, those two. The stab party is a huge hit. Omen, April, and Zoe are having the time of their lives, laughing and dancing amongst the carnage. Days like these are what SpookyCon is all about. Ouch, someone stabbed you. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 creativity. It's alright. We're having tons of fun. The last day of the con is here. Who will be your con love? I think it's pretty obvious. April. Ask April to the con after party? Yes. Let's check your comic. Alright. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Punching Harder is a comic about dangerous worlds infested with Big Dong Wolves. Only a group known as the Slayers of Big Dong Wolves can keep them at bay, but in order to join their ranks, you must prove your worth by passing a ruthless test, winning a fighting tournament. The first part of the test challenges the young warriors to kill a walrus with their bare hands. The second part of the test, a fighting tournament. It's always a fighting tournament, duh. Our brave hero Damien dreams of joining their ranks. All the odds are stacked against him, but he'll do his best, for he has a strong reason to join. He'll get a cool t-shirt if he joins. There's also Aravi, Damien's rival. She's cool and aloof, but her mysterious demeanor hides a dark past she carries in silence. She's the infamous poop thief! In order to join, they will train under the tutelage of Coach, a powerful old man who retired from the organization years ago. Against all odds, he'll awaken the 2 warriors' dormant potential via the most unorthodox training, holding a heavy object between their butt cheeks. Will they pass the exam? Will they join the Slayers of Big Dong Wolves? Buy the fucking comic to find out. After they both managed to kill a walrus with their bare hands, who would have predicted that? Damien and Aravi would face each other at the tournament finals. Looks like today you'll get a taste of my secret technique, anal bead sexy deadly whiplash. I may owe you after you saved my life when I was holding a heavy object between my butt cheeks, but I won't hold back, you fuckface. This is great writing. Kazam! Rivals turn friends, friends turn opponents. Damien or Aravi, who will become Slayer of Big Dong Wolves? The con after party is approaching. You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you. You want to go to the party with me? How do I put this? I wouldn't even eat you, yuck! Honk honk?
Sorry, I'm just too busy.
The pain of loneliness is too much. You decided to move to Scotland and become a goat herd. Not even a goat herder, just a herd of goats. You fully isolate yourself from society. You grow your own crops and wipe your ass with your reusable toilet paper made from goat wool. And when the solitude is too much to bear, you carve a wooden dildo from a pine tree and do what you must. And no, it's not sad. Everyone else is just sad that they don't have goats to herd or a wooden dildo to... Ah, Splinter! Ow. Alright. Well, all the more reason to not trust clowns. That was it. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made, of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as the years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what
Oh, lovely. Well, there it is. MonsterCon. And while we did not manage to woo our clowny cutie or our Cthulhu cutie, we still had a good time. Happens. People get rejected at cons all the time. I'm not mad about it or anything. But you know what? That just means that we're going to have to play this again sometime and try our luck with Zoe. Or maybe we could try another character entirely. Who knows? I mean, maybe you do. And if you do, it's because you liked, commented, and subscribed, and you told me who we should go after in the comments section, and that makes me go, okay, well, we'll play it again then, and we'll go after this person. But excellent work to the creators of this game. You made a fantastic game. I love it. I love the addition of the comic thing. It feels kind of Mad Libs-y, and those are always fun to do in the car when you're going to or from a convention. Spooky Con 20 something or other. Also, I love all this art. This is so cute. Oh yeah, please consider leaving a positive review. Oh, that's nice. It helps us creators a lot. It's true. Hey, the Cult of the Lamb cosplay! Aw, the group chat just called Confam. And Garfield, we love you, Garfield. There were a lot of mentions of Garfield throughout this thing. Oh, this art is so cute. Oh, look at all his friends. It's so great.
Thanks for playing! Leave us a good review!
Baked into the song and everything. That is wonderful. Thanks for playing. Thank you for making the game. And thank you for watching it. I unlocked a new plotline. And I can now call Sawyer. And I can call Gerard. And I've unlocked a new comic genre. Wow, we unlocked a lot of things. Now I feel we're practically contractually obligated to play the game again. So you know what? We'll play it in a little while. Who knows? But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. And you can leave a like if you liked what you saw today. It really helps out a lot. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. This has been a lot of fun. I love you all. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.